Your name is? Guess the person's name. The person's degree is?
I think your name is Sarah or Kate. I think you're 20 and you could be studying law or nursing. In terms of Harry Potter's house, I reckon you'd live in Harry's house. And I feel like your culture or your ethnic background would be like Irish.
I think your name is Alyssa. I remember it was something. I think you're 21. I think you study Bachelor of Social Science, maybe majoring in Sociology. I think your Harry Potter house is Ravenclaw. And I think your ethnic background, maybe you were born in Nigeria but you were raised in Australia. Thanks.
Are we supposed to reveal? My name's Wes and I'm 18, studying communication and media, majoring in journalism and marketing. I live on a campus, a UAW campus, and I'm actually, you're right about West African, but I was, my parents were raised in Ghana and born there, and I was born in Australia. So, what about you?
What about your Harry Potter house?
I actually don't know that much about Harry Potter, so I would have just gone for maybe Harry's house, just because it's easiest. Yeah.
Okay. My name is Talia. I'm almost 25. I study psychology. I'm not a huge fan of Harry Potter, but technically I'm Hufflepuff. And I'm Australian, but like my ancestors have like Irish and Scottish and Welsh.
Ooh, that's so cool. That's great.
Yeah.
Okay. We start off with how close and warm is your family?
I'm pretty close to my mum's side, and then like her siblings aren't that close. I have a pretty big family on my mum's side, and I guess my dad's side. So I live with my brother, so we're pretty close. And my older brother lives in Tasmania with my dad, so I don't really see them all too much. And I used to live with my mum, so I see my mum pretty often. So we're pretty close. But she's not really close to her family anymore.
Okay. And do you think that because of like how your family is kind of divided in half, do you feel that your childhood was happier or different to other people's childhood?
I guess so. Like, I mean, it's pretty common for people to have like divorced parents, but I never really had to worry about like that or like the bitterness of them trying to stay together for the kids. So I guess in that sense, it was pretty happy, and like I always knew that I was loved by my parents.
So I think in terms of like closeness and warmness, I think my family could really improve in terms of being close and like showing love, and if they receive love, kind of reciprocating it. And in terms of childhood, I feel like my childhood wasn't that happy because growing up, like I went through a lot of domestic violence from like my mom, and my dad was a high school teacher, so he wasn't really around when we were getting abused, or it could have been like verbal, physical, emotional. So growing up, like I think that trauma really impacted how happy or bright my childhood was.
Given the choice of anyone in the world, whom would you want as a dinner guest?
I would want Heather Lindsay. And Heather Lindsay is this inspirational entrepreneur who she grew up like with a similar childhood to mine. And it wasn't similar in the sense that she got abused physically or anything, but it was similar in the sense that she experienced a lot of rejection from her birth mother, and she was adopted. So I'd love to like have dinner with her to understand how she went from rejection to such a great like life afterwards, and achieved this big purpose and all these like conferences she runs and how she does it even though she's had that like history of rejection.
That's nice.
What about you?
Mine would probably be my grandmother on my mum's side because she died 2 days after I turned 3, so she was the only one that I never really got a chance to know.
Yeah.
And everyone always talked about how fun she was, how she used to cheat and like play card games and then pretend everyone else was cheating. And her cooking, she's Italian. She's Italian to everyone. My mum like cooks food, like Italian food, and that's nice. And she said she learned it from her mum.
That's really nice. That's pretty sentimental, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah. So your house containing everything you own catches fire. After saving your loved ones and pets, you have the time to safely make a final dash to save any one item. What would it be and why?
Probably my camera. Maybe. It's just kind of like, I just like how you can, like with the camera, you can capture more closely to what you saw in the moment. So like, say you're taking a photo of your friends and like, well, you're in the photo with your friends and it's like this happy moment. So when you look at that photo, you will remember that memory.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that like cameras and like videography and stuff, it helps because you can always look back and like remember that moment. And I guess it'd probably be a journal, probably one of my collection of journals, because I'm working on something behind the scenes and I'm working on a book like about my life, and I really want people to know like some of the things that I wrote in these journals and how it reflects like my personal growth. So yeah, I definitely take my journals.
Yeah. So I guess kind of how it shapes you into who you are now.
Yeah.
Well, what in your life do you feel most grateful for?
I'm pretty grateful for my faith, and like I'm a Christian, and I kind of found or decided to become a Christian on my own. So no one really told me like you have to be a Christian or anything. But when I was 16, this was 2 years after I left my mom's house, and after my mom and my parents had divorced, and my name means faith, and so I kind of felt like, you know what, since this is what my name means, and it means to believe and to have hope, then I need to actually go looking for something that will give me that hope. And so I'm really grateful for that, because it's shown me how many flaws I had before becoming a Christian, and it showed me like all these flaws can be smoothed out in order to like love people better, in order to serve people better, in order to be like pure about my motives, and just show people kindness rather than like being harsh with them just because like they've gone through something themselves. What are you grateful for?
I'm probably grateful for my friends and family, because especially like when I'm feeling not so great about myself, they always remind me of why I'm so loved. They sort of remind me. They sort of do it like when they don't realise I'm doing it, so it's always just like a special moment. Like when I have like a birthday party or like a gathering and stuff, and just so many people come up, like notice everyone else comes down.
Yeah, that's really nice. I love that.
If you knew that in 1 year you would die suddenly, would you change anything about the way you are now living? Why?
If I knew I had 1 year left to live, I would do everything that scared me. I mean, like, because of who I am and how deep I can be, I would definitely take the time to invest in absolutely everyone. Like, from now to the next 12 months, I would make sure all the people, even strangers, knew like how much I saw in them, even at first glance. I would be more open about the things that I've been through, and just tell the people that have invested in me like how much I've grown because of the time they put into me and the sacrifices. So what about you?
I'd probably do something similar. I'd probably try to help as many people out as I can, since it's no point, I guess, going, like, finishing a degree if you're not really about to work. So I'd probably invest more time in, like, pay my money into, like, helping homeless people, like, animals that need help. Probably travel, like, to, like, Thailand and stuff, and invest, or like, Africa and stuff, and invest more time in, like, building stuff there as well.
Yeah. What is your most treasured memory?
A couple weeks ago, I was volunteering at Comic Con, and I finally met this girl that I've been a fan of since for like 14 years. She was on like Disney Channel.
Yeah.
And it's nice when you like admire someone and then you meet them and everything you click to them and you them better.
Yeah, because then like you see their character, but you also see like everything with outside and.
Well, you always get nervous about meeting someone that you're admiring because that's just kind of like fake and they're not that great in person.
Yeah, like and I'm guessing she was pretty genuine as well.
Yeah.
Right? I think one of my most treasured memories was when I applied for university and I didn't know whether I was going to get in or not. So obviously, because I'm such a spiritual person, I was freaking out. I was like, God help me, like, send me a sign. And I was so adamant about it. I was like, I need a sign, you know, if you're someone who can do miracles, show me a miracle. And so it was crazy because I didn't expect it. Like, I was just like, okay, it's out there. Let me just believe, remind myself my name is Faith, and see how it goes. And it was I went to study for my last HSC exam ever, and I was on the bus at the front, on the front seat behind the bus driver, and I looked to my right and I see a bus and it says University number 4 letter U, and I looked and I was like, oh yeah, that's just a bus, like University for you. And then I was like, wait a minute, I prayed like 2 weeks ago for a sign and it says University for you right there. And it's like, it confirmed so much and it gave me so much peace about going into my HSC exam. So yeah.
Tell the following individual what you like about them. Be very honest this time. Saying things that you might not say to someone you've just met.
I think it's really, our conversation flows pretty well, and I love that, I love that you were quite honest about your family. I really value that, like, especially when I meet someone, even though, like, the first time vulnerability is, like, a big thing. Yeah, like, you make me feel really comfortable, and you have such a natural first impression, and I really like that. I really think that's awesome. Yeah.
I like that you're honest about your struggles as well, like with your family, and I also like your strong belief in your faith. Like I feel like for some people, I guess it depends on the person, but some people it's hard to keep that faith when everything seems to go wrong. And it seems like you had a bit of a rough time, but now with your faith you get so much better, and you just seem like happier, and I like that our conversation goes well too.
Yeah. That's cool.